All right, this morning we're going to cover greater than or equal to in numbers. And let's load our database here. And we'll access a collection, and a note here is that we are going to use specifically a number column. This is not going to work like a letter column, so we will make sure that we don't use any strings. So here we have our brief database with values, and we're going to be looking at greater than, or equal to using numbers. And that would be this column here, number, and you will see the value, or this key. These are key value pairs, of course. In the world of SQL, these would be considered columns. So you will notice that number is always a numeric value. It is not wrapped in quotes. Okay, so let's look at that. All right, first thing we're going to look at is in our find, which is the equivalent in SQL of our where clause, we're going to say the number we're going to be looking for, brackets, I should say, the number, and then we're going to specify greater than, and in this case we're going to look at greater than 7. Close brackets, and then of course we're closing the parentheses. And then of course we're going to do the pretty outcome. So you will notice that, and if we go up here really fast, we'll notice the majority of these are 3, right? We have 3, we have a 7, we have a 9, and we have an 11. So when we say greater than 7, 7 is kind of the cutoff point between the 9, 11, and the 3, we will only get back 9 and 11, which makes sense because both 9 and 11 are greater than 7. As far as greater than or equal to, if I wanted to also get 7, I'm going to be looking for something that is greater than or equal to. Like a real world example would be if you were looking at your Roth IRA and you wanted to get all of the ETFs or stocks that paid you over, $100 in dividends a year, and you would be looking for greater than. You might be also looking for or equal to 100, right? So what we're going to do, instead of doing $GT, which is the greater than operator, we're going to say $GTE, which is funny, that used to be a company name. But anyway, GTE is greater than or equal to. So now we're going to be looking for 7 and up. And again, if these values went all the way to 1,000, they would be pulling those values. But anything below 7, in this case, now the cutoff point really is 6, right? Because anything 6 or below, even 6.9 would not be returned. Okay, and you will notice that we get 7, we get 9, and we get 11. We do not get 3. So the greater than operator is $GT, and the greater than or equal to is $GTE.